want to welcome you to the Rosefield, another wonderful virtual fiber festival. I'm Mary Lou Williams, and this is my sister Molly, and missing is Kate, who the three of us usually, that's who you would see at our in-person fiber shows. Wanted to give you a little introduction to the farm. My husband and I bought the farm in 1983, and we had our first lambs here in 1985. So for 35 years I've been the shepherd, and now I'm the farm manager also, because my husband passed away in 2011. And since then,
and that's when I entered the picture.
Right, Boss Baby showed up, and as they say, the rest is history. Anyways, I mean, I thoroughly enjoy doing the fiber shows in person. I hate this
not so much the virtual thing.
No, I'd much rather be meeting you in person. But we wanted to give you a little overview of the farm. What we have here, we sheared 87 sheep this year, and we have 85 fleeces that we are washing and dyeing ourselves, and we will send them out to be processed. We're going to show you, as you continue on the virtual page, on our website, the products that we have, which some of you are used to seeing. We have our yarn, which Molly will go over in more detail. We have roving, all of which are pictured on our website. All you have to do is visit it, and they have, the wonderful names of Firecracker and Sunshine, and, we've been very, some of it was when we were hungry, because there's fruit salad and watermelon, sangria, not to be left out.
But most of the roving is Leicester Longwool. We also have Shetland. We have 3 different shades of Shetland, a white and a very dark brown, and then a gray. The yarn is Leicester Longwool and Shetland, and again, we'll go through it in more detail. But the Leicester Longwool and Shetland we're both of those qualify for the Shave 'em to Save 'em project. So if you're familiar with the Livestock Conservancy program, you can, any purchase of the Leicester Longwool and the Shetland, the 4-ounce minimum purchase will also get you the Shave 'em to Save 'em sticker.
Yeah, in the miscellaneous column on the website, it'll ask you if you want to get the sticker for the passport. Just let us know, and we'll include that in it.
So all of our fiber is farm raised, which means that we know, what the sheep had to eat, how the sheep were treated, how the fleece was processed. We know every step of the way in the farm raised fiber. So we take great pride in that, because we don't use an acid wash. It's not like, we can't just pick up the phone and order more, because we have cared for those sheep from, the day that they arrive on the farm.
Whether born or bought.
Right.
Yeah, it takes a year for a fleece to grow and then to be sheared, and then anywhere from 6 months to another year before it's actually presented to you for sale, whether it's in yarn or roving. And now the other thing we have on the farm is about 65 Angora rabbits that also contribute to roving, to the raw fiber, and to some of the blends that we have for our yarns, which again, Molly will go over in a little more detail.
Yeah. And so one other product that we have, which most people will recognize coming from the Rosefield, is our wonderful homemade lotion, soap, and lip balm. And when we do the virtual shows, we pause and swing the camera around. This is just a little introductory video. So
there'll be more about that later.
Right, and I should have brought one over here before we started doing this, because it's on the other side of the camera. But
Best laid plans.
Oh, you'd think we'd be used to this by now.
You
What is
would
this?
think.
This is
no.
September already, so this is
Yes.
the 6th month of doing these virtual shows. But yeah, we're getting
And we're
there.
still having so much fun. Yeah.
So, but that's it, if you're not familiar with that, it's called My Daughter's Recipe, and that is, we'll go through that in a little greater detail. But it's in the little white jar with the little picture of the lamb on the top of it. And so
You'll recognize it if you've seen us at shows.
Right. And it's made with a blend of aloe gel and all natural oils. So there's no lanolin. It's not a lanolin-based product. So, but, if you've tried it, which we always have samples, which that's probably something else that's going to go by the wayside because, even when they reopen things and everybody's walking around with their masks, I doubt if people are going to be trying the lotion. So what we're doing in 2020 is giving you your own sample to try. So any order on our website, which is www.therosefield.com, you will get a free small jar of our lotion. And we came up with a new scent. It's a passion fruit papaya with a little bit something extra in there. And so, but all the lotion is the same base recipe. So we include that small jar with every order in 2020. So if you have not yet tried our lotion, that is your opportunity to do so. And then hopefully you'll like it and you'll want to order one of our other wonderful scents. So and the last thing I wanted to touch on in the intro spot is, if you have not yet discovered on Facebook the Wool and Fiber Arts group, you are missing the greatest thing of 2020.
Really.
Because
this group of women who started this in April.
Yeah.
April was started.
Yeah.
Have brainstormed and have put together, there was a yarn crawl. Who would think you could have a yarn crawl virtual? They did it. They came up with it. They did it, and it was successful.
Yeah. So October is going to be Socktober.
Okay.
So, and I hope I'm not letting the cat out of the bag on that one. I might be.
I haven't seen anything.
I know, I might be. But anyway, there's usually something wonderful every month, and it's not just about the fiber sales. There is a sale once a month. It's the last full weekend of every month, but the group is not all about the sale. I have seen people post questions, hey, does anybody know where I can get a new whatever for my spinning wheel?
Right.
Or who will make them? And you've got, at last count, the group was over 9,000. You've got 9,000 people that weigh in if they have any knowledge. And, it's like anything else on Facebook. You got to take it. some of the comments are good and some of them are bad. But it's a community of like-minded fiber artists.
There's a craft along. You can show up, use the, is
Zoom.
it called
Zoom? Yeah.
Use Zoom, and you come together.
I actually run that. That's Tuesday nights.
And no matter what you're doing, I mean, you could be sitting there spinning, somebody else can crochet, somebody else can be knitting, and if you have a question about a project, you've got people right there in the Zoom room that you can talk and discuss.
Right.
So there's actually a community.
Yeah, it is a community of fiber artists. So, okay, enough about that.
Moving on.
Enough about that. Check out our other videos, and those of you who would normally see us at the Garden State Festival, the Shenandoah Valley Festival.
Right.
Oh my God, we were so excited in March as we headed to Carolina. I actually just teared up.
Yeah.
As we headed to Carolina in March, we got the word that we got into Rhinebeck. We have been applying to Rhinebeck to the New York State Sheep and Wool for the last several years. We used to help out somebody there, so some of you may recognize our products. We have a very small presence there.
Yeah. And I've been here with the Leicester long wool sheep people too. I mean, we've come in there as a featured breed, so I was there with them. I mean, we really, really wanted to have a presence at the festival. And this year was going to be our first with a big double booth. And
we were so excited when we got in the truck and drove to Raleigh and set up our booth. That's the other thing, because Raleigh will be coming. Raleigh's doing a virtual now too this fall. Yeah. So, you know, as we headed down there, we were just so excited that we had gotten into Rhinebeck and
Clyde 9, here we are, and then
so hopefully some people will discover us there. Will in our virtual presence there. Okay. So. For more information, you can just keep clicking on these videos and it'll take you through all of our products. And if by golly you're ready to order, just go right over to the shop page and place your order, and you don't have to worry about the free lotion because it's just going to come in your package.
You just get it.
Yeah. And for those of you who, still want to order the old-fashioned way, Mary Lou is standing by the phone waiting for your call.
You can still call me. That is not an issue.
There's a lot of people who still like to call and talk to Mary Lou and place an order. So hopefully we'll hear from you soon.
Thank you.